Hello dear students, in this video I am going to discuss about wavelength division multiplexer network, that is WDM. WDM, wavelength division multiplexer network. In fiber optic communications, wavelength division multiplexing is a technology which multiplexes a number of optical carrier signals onto a single optical fiber using different wavelengths. This technique enables bidirectional communications over one strand of fiber as well as multiplication of capacity. A WDM system uses a multiplexer at the transmitter to join the several signals together and a demultiplexer at the receiver to split them. Optical fiber networks using wavelength division multiplexing techniques can be classified as either broadcast and select networks or wavelength routing networks. Broadcast and select networks or wavelength routing networks. A broadcast and select network strategy based on a star coupler is as shown in this figure. The optical transmission is broadcast to all other nodes using fixed transmitters, and a tunable receiver at the destination node extract the desired signal from the entire group of wavelength multiplexer transmitter signal, that is lambda 1, lambda 2, lambda 3, so on lambda n. It should be noted that all transmission are broadcast to all network nodes, and hence most of the transmitted power is depleted on the receivers which do not use it. As the number of nodes increases, each station receives a small fraction of the overall transmitted power. Alternatively, a wavelength routing network can be used to avoid this wastage of transmitted power, where each node within the network is provided with restricted connections to the receivers. In wavelength routing, instead of distributing the message over the entire network, the signal is routed to the specific destination through either a single node or using multiple nodes. The concept of wavelength routing is illustrated in this figure. There are 5 nodes. They are A, B, C, D and E. Using 3 wavelengths, that is lambda 1, lambda 2, lambda 1, lambda 2 and lambda 3, any network node can be transmit or receive a signal from another node within the network. For example, a node A can transmit, this node can transmit to node B using wavelength lambda 1, and it can simultaneously receive from node B using wavelength lambda 2. Only when the signal is routed through node E. Node E. To simplify such routing and wavelength assignments, a vertical topology is generally used to describe only the enabled wavelength paths. The vertical topology is indicated in figure C, this figure, where only wavelength signals identify the possible interconnections between node as given by the routing and wavelength assignment, that is RWA. It can be observed by comparing figure A and figure C. There exists no physical connection between node C and node E. Node C and node E. but both nodes can communicate via the vertical connection setup using wavelengths lambda 1 and lambda 3. Both broadcast and select and wavelength routing networks can be further classified into single hop and multi hop. Single hop networks allow direct communication between any two nodes, and the data remains entirely in the optical domain, that is without optoelectrical conversion, until it reaches its destination. In a multi-hop network, a transmission may take place through intermediate nodes before reaching its destination. At each intermediate node, the data can be switched electronically to the next possible node, and it is then retransmitted as an optical signal. Thank you.